Hello friends, good morning and once again welcome to your favorite YouTube channel on trading, the Trading Sailor. So as promised on Friday evening video, today I am coming up with the some of my own views. It's just my views for the next coming week and also how I infer the charts, how I feel which stocks will go where, how is the market going to perform. It's not any suggestion, it's not a call, it's just my views. So if you like the video, please share, like and subscribe. So before starting the video, I hope all you guys are enjoying the weekend, having a safe and happy weekend. So let's go to the video. Let's start with the video on what I feel. So today I have picked up a few stocks. If you can see, I have a few stocks list. I will be talking about them and how I feel. The first will be on BEL. How I feel will be BEL. So as you can see, BEL gave a very strong breakout, and I will be showing on an hourly candle chart. Mostly everything will be hourly candle, except if I change I will let you know. Other than that, everything is in a hourly basis, hourly candle chart. So first is a BEL, and as you can see, it is showing a strong up move and showing a downtrend, or you can say like an ascending triangle pattern. So this indicates that if it breaks out and closes above this blue trend line which I have drawn, this blue trend line, if it closes above that, there is a high potential of that to first go to this level target as 102.65, and next it should go around 104.75 to 105. If this candle also closes, if any 1 hour candle closes above this value, then you can expect in the coming days that the stock can go until this these levels of 116 to 120. So I am expecting a very strong bullish sentiment on BEL. Okay, so the next stock is CenturyTex. So here, as you can see, CenturyTex, I have here what I am expecting is the mark for CenturyTex, the stock might go weak if it is closing below this the bottom blue line, because I don't see a strong up move for this stock. There are certain other reasons which I will let you know on some coming videos why I selected this stock and why I am expecting a down move. But it doesn't mean that you have to short from here, keep a stop loss here. No, until and unless you get a confirmation, we are not going to enter the trade, because it can be also bullish. So as of now, this is a stock which is to be kept in the watch list, and just that I am expecting, by reading the chart, I think that CenturyTex can fall further, and if it is closing below this bottom blue trend line, it is going to go very down. This is what I am expecting. So CenturyTex, we will just keep it on the watch list only. It's not for trading as of now. And then next is Apollo Hospital. So you can see several lines in Apollo Hospital. Actually, this stock is a very good this is a very good stock actually, because this blue box, this rectangle, or what you can say, it is a strong resistance level in weekly. So you can see most of the candles, they are not able to, they try to cross but they are not able to close. If you can see from far, I have drawn it, so it's unable to close above this zone, and it's moving more rapidly on the downside. If you can see, the downward candles are all big candles, if you can see, and the upward candles are slightly small, and this was one big candle, but the next hour itself a very there was a strong rejection on this resistance area, and now the stock has come here and it's playing near to this zone. So this stock is a very important stock. If the hourly candle is closing below this trend line, and I will say the value somewhere like 1400, also you can see the number 1400 is an important psychological level. So if it is closing below this 1400 level in hourly candle, okay, just don't jump in a stock for a 15-minute candle. Okay, this is for positional mostly. For today what I am discussing is mostly positional, that is for next week what I am expecting. So if it is this 1400 points level, I'm expecting a very strong fall in coming days to at least this level of 1340. That's about 60 points fall, and then again if it is closing down in another coming weeks or something, Apollo Hospital can really fall down to these levels of this. I'm anticipating too much, but I cannot say now, but yes, I feel it might fall to these levels. We will see about it, or it may give a bounce back from here, cross above this one, close and go up. So that's a very long story to say, because it is not a stock cannot come so fast. It may come, I'm not telling it won't, but as of now I am seeing a down movement of the stock from this 1400 level to 1340, which may be achieved this week. Next stock is Axis Bank. So Axis Bank, I am seeing it's slightly bullish. To be frank, I am seeing that I will be uploading I will be talking about Nifty and Bank Nifty at the last. I kept it at the last. So what I am feeling for Nifty and Bank Nifty is showing some signs of bullishness. I will talk to you why I am telling it. I will tell to you with chart. So now I will first talk about Axis Bank. For Axis Bank, I'm feeling that it's going to be in an uptrend. It came down, tested this resistance zone, support zone. As of now it is a resistance zone. So now again it will try to cross this, and once it closes above this blue line, it will have a potential, what I feel it is having a potential to go to this level of 500, 520 also. So we will see how about Axis Bank, and it might retest this two lines, and in fact I would say if it is giving rejections, if you are seeing some long tails rejections, we can also go for a buy here to this level, which is at least we are getting about 10 to 15 points, which is very good. And so that's about Axis Bank. The next is Balkrishna Industries. Okay, in this one what I am feeling, it is going to be a good fall. And why I say this, I will just explain it in let's go to this weekly. This is a weekly chart. You can see from here it fell and went up, but if you see, the highs were higher highs, okay, but the RSI is showing a divergence. If people who are traders who know about divergence, RSI divergence, there is bullish, bearish divergence, there is hidden divergence and all. So this is a normal divergence which I can see that price is going higher high, but the this one, the RSI is coming lower low. So this is showing there is a trend reversal. A moment please, just give me 1 second. So as I said, this Balkrishna Industries, if you would know about divergence, it will be really useful. And if guys you don't know about divergence, you can just put it in the comment section. So I will try to make a video on divergence. So this is a normal divergence in which you can see the price is making higher high on weekly time frame chart, but RSI is showing a lower highs. which is a pattern which is used for reversal entries. No, yeah, bearish. It's a reversal basically, and and yeah, just a minute. Also, you can see the pattern of the chart. This weekly, it has closed below the this support zone, resistance zone, and now hourly time frame, you can see there is a lot of rejections in the support zone. Also, the bearish candles are good in volume. If you see the volumes, also the bearish candles are good. The green candles have volume, I'm not saying no, but the bearish candles are the volume for bearish candles, I can see it is more. So with all these factors, this is why I'm telling that Balkrishna Industries is a very good pick for the coming days, and I feel it is going to really fall down, and it can go to the levels of as I marked, it's it can go to at least these levels. Okay, I haven't marked, it will go at least 2000, yeah, something like 1150. It will go to these levels of 1150. Okay, and I don't know why it is. Okay, it will go to 1150 at first. This is what I feel, and from 1250 to 1250, or this levels is, yeah, 1250 to 1150 is a really good. It's a 100-point fall, which is very good in a stock like Balkrishna Industries. So this is a big stock which I am going to keep it in watch list, and if the market I feel it is bearish, then I will be shorting this Balkrishna Industries. The next is I will be talking about Bata India. Bata India, I can see that there is a bounce in the stock. Bounce in the sense, I can see there is a reversal in the stock in this uh, resistance line, or the trend line, resistance line. And a few days back, okay, I haven't posted the video on Bata India, but myself I had done the trade for this one, and it could actually, I could achieve these points very easily. So now I am expecting Beta to reverse, and it might go up. First thing is, it should close above this trend line, that is once it closes, it should be somewhere about 1280, and once it closes to 1280, it has a potential to go at least 10 to 15 points to this level. And once this hourly candle closes above this, then we can easily expect the stock to reach this 1370 levels, which is another 100 points for Beta India. Further, if it closes above, it is having a potential to go even further high. So let us not talk about that far. First, let us talk about only which is near. What I am feeling, because it is showing reversal signs, I feel that this stock is going to go at least first 10 to 15 points up, and in case it shows rejections, then okay, we just trade for a 10-15 points, that's enough. And if it is showing a close above, it's the hourly candle is showing a close above this trend line, then we are really going to buy it for positional. This is what I am planning to do. The next stock in my list is Bank of Baroda, and yeah, Bank of Baroda is really respecting this zone, now acting as a resistance zone. It is really respecting this zone, and this, it is forming slowly, it is forming a higher low here, but it is also in the resistance zone. So I am feeling that Bank of Baroda is one of the banking stocks which may fall in the coming days, and I am expecting it to go to the levels of 38 to 40 levels. So from 50 odd points to 38, it's like 10 to 12 points in Bank of Baroda. It's a really good move. If we are in positional, we can really make some good money, and just keep a stop loss on this level of 54. That's about 3 to 4 points stop loss. That's more than enough. But that we cannot track it just blindly until it closes. This hourly candle should close, that should be a good volume, then only we are going to take a trade. Simply, it's not like just because it crossed the trend line we are going to just sell it. No, so we should watch, wait, watch and then take. It's not that all the stocks are here which I have mentioned, everything here is for trading. No. So we should also apply ourselves what how is the candlestick patterns, slowly, easily, flexibly, and very calmly we should take a trade. It should not be in a hurry. And if we could not take a trade, suppose Bank of Baroda is breaking here and just falling down, leave it, it's okay, there are many other stocks. So this is my view on Bank of Baroda. Next is Cipla. So Cipla, and Cipla, I feel that it is going to go down because it has already touched high. It has crossed this monthly line and it had gone very high, and now it is showing really bearish, a lot of bearish signs are being seen, and now it is forming a small triangle type pattern. And if this candle is closing below, this hourly candle is closing below this, I am going to short it for a positional with a target of 590. So from 635 or 640, these levels, okay, 635 to 590, it's a very good 35 to 45 points of move in Cipla. That is a very good move. So this is my view on Cipla. I am seeing Cipla as a bearish stock. Next is on Godrej Properties. So Godrej Properties, I am seeing this stock is really getting strong, and it's showing a good rejection from the lower level, from these monthly zones, monthly lines, and it's really showing some strong sentiment upwards. So I feel that this stock is going to go high, and we can expect this once if it is closing above this 900 levels. It also, just remember that if these lines are like 899, 898, do not trade very once it closes above, just let it close above the psychological levels. These psychological levels are like 850, 900, 950. It's very simple. So 900 is an important level. Let it close above this 900 and 900 hourly candle, let it close above 900, then wait for the 15-minute candle, let it play above this 900. Once everything you see a confirmation, go for a buy. We can expect it to go to this 985, 990 levels. That is almost 80 to 90 points on Godrej Properties, which is a very good if it is happening a bullish move like this, it's very good to buy. Also because it is I'm expecting bull move, so we can buy even the equities. It's not just that we need to have futures, because this stock I am expecting it for long, so no need not be futures, we can also buy in equities. The next is Havells, and Havells, I am feeling it is like slightly bullish and slightly bearish, I would say, as of now. Once the stock closes below this black line, that is 875, once it closes below this one 875, I am expecting it Havells to go down to this small 15 points move till 550 levels, or say, yeah, somewhere here to this red line. Then it might show some rejections and then again go up to this, and if it is closing above this zone with not it should not be, the close should not be like this. Close means it should be a proper close. This with a big no, it should be a good proper close. If it is showing a good green candle with good volume, something like this I would say is a this green candle, this is showing a good bullish move, and that's what happened. In some time it even went to 600. From 595 it went to actually 605 levels, but okay, that did not give that much move, then it came down. So again it is going to try to go up. Either it can come down like this and then give a retest here and then go up, or this will be the retest itself and it can go further up. One more closing above this 1 hour about this zone in an hourly candle means this stock is going up, really up, and we can soon see levels like 650, 700, something like that. We will update on that level later on, but this is my view on Havells. Next, iBulls. iBulls was a stock which was going on falling down for last the second last of the year and the first half of this year it was falling down like anything, but then suddenly in last 2 months, last a month, it started picking up the bull move. Now it has already crossed up, it crossed this really nice, it went up. Now it is forming a consolidation, kind of a flag pattern, not a flag, like it's a pennant pattern, or yeah, pennant pattern. So here if you can see, it has already given a good close above with volume. So next, either it will go here, it will just break out and go up, or it might retest here in 230 level. So this is a good zone to buy. At around 230 we buy with a stop loss of like 222, and the target will be 270. So iBulls, I feel it is still bullish. Now it is consolidating and it will go up to 270 level. So this is my another stock. So Balkrishna Industries and iBulls, I am having it really on my mind. So it is a very good tradable stock. Balkrishna Industries for shorting, iBulls for long. The next in my list is IOC, Indian Oil, which I feel is already bearish. It's already bearish, so it might retest this zone of 87 and then give a small fall till 84. And if the candle is closing below 84, it can even go to 77 and then fall further down to 65 levels. Oh, this is very far away as of now, I cannot say, but this one, yes, it is showing a strong bearish movement. I feel that it will retest here and then go down. So until it shows some kind of rejections, we are not going to trade this one. So let it show rejections. After that only we are going to trade. The next one in the list is ITC. So what about ITC? ITC is either way, so okay, leave it. ITC, I'm not going to confuse with ITC. The next is Jubal Food. Yes, Jubal Food is the next one, which I feel is strongly bearish. And if it is closing below this 1613 level, it is going to fall down. First fall will be to 1550 levels, and again candle closing below that, it will fall to 1480 levels. And this move should happen very soon, like by this month, and I am feeling that this stock should come down. So this is also another stock which is in my watch list, mainly Balkrishna Industries, iBulls, Jubal Food. Next is Lupin. Lupin, I am feeling that it will also fall down. Basically for pharma sector, I am seeing a bearish week on bearish sentiment in the coming week. If it is closing below 858, I feel that Lupin is going to fall down really bad, and I'm feeling it will go to 760 levels, that is like around 100 points. I don't know if I'm anticipating very much, but this is what I'm feeling. Already Lupin had gone very high, and now I feel that Lupin should fall. We will wait and watch about this 858 is a very strong level which I feel. And if you see on the weekly candle also, it was a good strong bullish bearish candle. So that's it. So in my watch list, mainly I will be looking forward for Balkrishna Industries for shorting, iBulls for a long, and Jubal Food for short, and this one Lupin for a short. And next, about I wanted to talk about Nifty and Bank Nifty.